What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the LowkeyLegend. How the fuck y'all doing today? I'm doing alright. Today I got a brand new video here for you guys, and we are on a brand new episode of Stoner Tips. Actually, today's episode we are on 102 of the Stoner Tips series. Today's topic, we are going to be talking about gas masks. Alright, something I needed to cover for a little, not even need, I wanted to cover this for a while now. If you guys do enjoy those, smash that thumbs up button. If you guys have any other suggestions for stoner tips, go ahead and drop them in the comments section. I'll get to them very shortly. Anyways, guys, let's dive right on into this episode of Stoner Tips gas masks. Alright, so starting right off the bat, if you guys do want to get your hands on a gas mask, these are not some smoking devices you will be able to buy in a tobacco store, first of all. Okay, if you want to smoke out of a gas mask, highly recommend some of the websites that I did a video on, actually, the top 3 best weed websites to buy stoner equipment or whatever you want, bowls, bongs, any type of equipment that you'd want to smoke out of. So head on over to one of those websites, or you could just look at one online. Go ahead and do some research on it, type in gas masks for sale, and see and look at the different types of gas masks that they have to offer. One of the very common ones that a lot of people will probably smoke out of have a bong attachment to the gas mask. The bottom of it will be a nice little silicone, not silicone, but like a plastic bong with just a slider that doesn't even come undone, and it's just a metal slider built in. You pack the weed in, light that bitch. Gas masks are very they definitely fuck you up. All right, they're definitely there, but it's not something that it didn't work the way I wanted it to when I smoked out of it. Alright, I'm going to tell you why. Because when I put on a gas mask, I expect as soon as I light that weed and take the hit that it all just fills up in my mask, first of all. But it's more of like on the exhale, the gas mask will start to smoke up. Or if you don't get all the smoke and still find a way to like inhale. I don't know, it's very weird to get a cloudy gas mask if you aren't taking fat rips. Alright, if you want to do the full gas mask experience, you're going to want to pack that bitch as much as possible, light, and literally take the entire hit at once. That is the way, because when you have your gas mask on, if you take a small little hit, it's just gonna go straight from the bong through the gas mask, very little, and into your lungs, because majority of that smoke is gonna get into your lungs. So if you do want to cloud up your gas mask and make it like a cool little experience where you're just sitting in a cloud of smoke, you're gonna want to take a fat rip that you probably couldn't normally take. Like, you're gonna want to overdo it with the gas mask, and I think that that's the reason that these things fuck you up as much as they do. It's because the way you hit it is very, like, you want to cloud that entire thing up, so you're gonna take a crazy fat hit. Now, they have a lot of different types of gas masks out there. The one I bought is, normally all the gas masks are laid out the same. It's just a different type of piece that you're going to be hitting in order to get it into the gas mask. Like I said, the one I got is a steamroller. I didn't actually say that, but I was talking about the bongs. The bongs are very universal, but they have steamroller ones as well. That's the one I have. I bought that on Grass City, and it's very cool. One of the downsides of it, though, was the way you position the gas mask on your face and the way the steamroller came out. It was very hard to light the bowl. Alright, I had a big problem lighting that bowl with the gas mask on because the steamroller came out directly in front of your face. It had like a little curve at the bottom. So when you're holding it, you have to like position it on a weird angle, but it's very hard to do that because you're gonna want the steamroller to still be inside the gas mask when you take this hit. So keep that in mind as well. For me, if I had it perfectly straight and tried to light it, I could not see the bowl at all. I couldn't see it, and it was very hard for me to align the lighter with the bowl to actually take this hit, which sucked. But once I did get it, obviously, I had to experiment around with it. You guys might have to as well, especially if you get a bong. You're kind of just going to want to feel around with it and use your fingers a lot and try to light that bitch as perfectly as you possibly can. As long as you hit the flame on the weed, then, I mean, you're all good in the end. So, but I had a problem with mine because it was on a weird angle. So when I took my hit, I would kind of have to move the steamroller to the right a little bit just so I could see a little piece of the bowl, so I knew where I was lighting. But if I did it too much to the right, if I moved the steamroller too much to see the bowl, it would completely fall off the gas mask. All right, it might have been because I got a cheaper gas mask, but in the end, I believe that they're all the same. You just kind of hold it up to the gas mask. I'm not sure if they make gas masks that have the piece piece screw in. If they do, that would be insane. I would definitely recommend buying one of those, but keep in mind it's going to be a little bit more taxed than a cheaper gas mask where you just put it up to the tube, you know, the little hole in the gas mask, you put the piece up to it. Usually when you do buy a gas mask, the piece that it comes with, whether it be a bong, a steamroller, whatever the case is, it will fit perfectly into that hole. And some of them, like I said, I don't know if they screw in or not, but mine, you just kind of had to hold it. So that was probably why it was more on the cheaper side. Thinking about it right now as I'm talking about it, that's probably why it was cheap. Bong, what is it? Steamroller. Fuck, man. Gas masks go for about $30. I got mine for, I think, $25. It might have been on sale, but $25 to maybe like, you know, $40, $50 for the bong attachment for it. Now, at that point, you're pretty much just paying for whatever attachment you want for it. I don't know if you could put a regular bong up to the gas mask and take a hit that way, like just a regular glass bong that you guys might have, or whatever kind of bong you guys might have laying around. I don't think that that's, you know, I don't know if that's going to work. I've never tried it, so maybe that's going to be something you guys want to experiment on your own. But gas masks, in the end, it's a very, very fun experience to have while you smoke. All right, especially putting that thing on after you take 1 or 2 solid hits. If you take one solid ass hit and you pull the gas mask off, you're gonna be very sweaty. All right, a lot of the times, because that thing's gonna suffocate you a lot when you have this mask on, especially when you take a fat ass hit out of it and the smoke is just in your face everywhere. You're kind of just sitting in a bunch of smoke. You're gonna get a little sweaty. So when you take this thing off, don't be surprised if you guys are, you know, sweating a little bit. The inside of the gas mask, another thing is, it might get a little sweaty inside of it. So you might want to clean it out every time if you're going to be smoking with people that want to try the gas mask out as well. Maybe the first time you get it, it might be all right, but after a while, if you keep smoking out of it, all that kind of sweat and, you know, bodily fluids in your body, or, you know, the person who owns it, it's probably going to be built up in there after a while. It might smell a little bit, so you guys might want to try to maintain it as much as you can. Maybe just put a baby wipe in there and wipe it down real quick before you're going to pass it to the next person. Give it maybe 30 seconds, a minute to dry, and then put it back on your face, and it's going to be a lot cleaner, a lot, you know, it's just more fucking healthy. I don't want to say healthy, I don't know the word I'm looking for. It's a more sanitary way to take a hit around different people. You know, if 4 or 5 different people are going to hit this gas mask, clean it off after every hit. Just so you guys have the most you know, sanitary fucking way, you know, spread, you know, weird ass diseases and shit. You don't get AIDS from hitting. No, I'm just joking, but you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Clean it out if you guys need the chance to. The piece itself, it will get dirty as well, but you could manage that the same way you would any of your normal pieces that you have, like a bong laying around the house or a bowl. It doesn't have to be cleaned every session, but just take care of it however you would your guys' normal pieces. Gas mask, though, definitely would recommend it to you guys out there if you have not tried it yet. It's not something that I hit very often, I'm gonna be honest. I have it, you know, it was a cool experience for the first week that I had it, but after that it's like, yeah, I hit a gas mask, you know, it's not that cool. I don't really get more fucked up than I would hitting a bong or, you know, hitting anything else in that matter. But they're very cool to smoke out of. So it is what it is. If you guys haven't tried it yet, definitely would recommend to try it. You guys can go buy one yourself. Like I said, they're not too expensive. A lot of people would rather spend that money on a bong or, you know, something glass, you know, blown by somebody. But if you haven't smoked out of it, definitely some shit you should try. And you could try it out with your friends. And if you, in the end, you know, you get bored of it or whatever, clean it out real nice, and you could sell that bitch as well. So and just give it to one of your friends or whatever. Have them have a little try or run with it. And it is what it is, though, bro. Gas masks are fucking dope. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, though, about gas masks, what your personal experience is if you ever smoked out of one. Also, please drop some tips, episodes that you guys might want me to cover. I'm kind of running out of ideas. Not really. I got a couple more lined up, but I have to go through a little phase where I just kind of sit back and think of these ideas to upload videos. A lot of the times I will look at the comments, though, if I am completely drawing a blank, and see what you guys have to offer for the Stoner Tips series, because a lot of you guys have very, very good episodes that I can make. I'm sure I have a lot out there as well, but just leave in the comments right now if you guys have any you want me to hit. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode of Stoner Tips. This has been episode 102 of the Stoner Tips series. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up button if you did enjoy, and thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow or very shortly for a brand new video. Y'all stay safe, stay savage, stay low-key. It's your boy, the LowkeyLegend. I'm out of here, guys. Adios.